Traveling from Hong Kong to Washington, D.C. requires adequate preparations. First is your travel insurance. Health preparation. Consider purchasing travel insurance to cover unexpected events like flight cancellations or medical emergencies. Drink water during your flight to combat dehydration, especially on long-haul journeys. To mitigate jet lag, try to adjust your sleep schedule a few days before your trip. Once in D.C., spend time outdoors in natural light to help reset your body clock. Visa requirements for U.S. entry. Visa Waiver Program, VWP. Citizens of certain countries can travel to the U.S. for tourism or business for stays of up to 90 days without a visa. Instead, they need to apply for an electronic system for travel authorization, STA, before traveling. Countries participating in the VWP include most European countries, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and several others. The ESTA application can be completed online and typically costs around $21. It's advisable to apply at least 72 hours before departure. Visitor Visa B1, B2. If you are not from a VWP country or plan to stay longer than 90 days, you will need to apply for a B1 business or B2 tourism visa. The application process involves filling out the DS-160 form online, paying a visa application fee, and scheduling an interview at a U.S. embassy or consulate in your country. You will need to provide documentation such as a passport valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned stay, a photo, proof of financial means, and ties to your home country, like employment or family, business or work visas. If traveling for work purposes beyond attending meetings, like temporary employment, you may need a specific work visa, e.g., H-1B, L-1. The requirements for these visas vary significantly. Transit visa. If you are transiting through the U.S. to another destination, you may need a transit visa, C visa, depending on your nationality and travel route. General requirements for all travelers. Valid passport. Ensure your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned departure from the U.S. documentation. Be prepared to provide proof of onward travel, accommodation, and financial means for your stay in the U.S. and health insurance. While not mandatory, it's advisable to have travel health insurance. Important considerations. COVID-19 regulations. Check current entry requirements related to COVID-19, as these can change frequently. This may include testing, vaccination, and quarantine requirements. Processing times. Visa processing times can vary. It's advisable to apply well in advance of your travel date. For ESTA, processing is typically immediate, while visa applications may take several weeks. Steps to check requirements. Visit the U.S. Department of State website for the most current visa information and requirements specific to your nationality. Check the U.S. Embassy or Consulate website in your country for detailed instructions on the visa application process. Flight options. Direct flights. Airlines such as Cathay Pacific and United Airlines offer direct flights from Hong Kong International Airport, HKG, to Washington Dulles International Airport, EAD. These direct flights are typically available daily, although frequency may vary depending on the season and demand. Connecting flights. Common layover cities include Los Angeles, LAX, San Francisco, SFO, and Newark, EWR. Airlines like American Airlines often route through LAX or DFW, Dallas, just Fort Worth, while Delta Airlines typically connects through SFO or ATL, Atlanta. To compare options, consider using flight search engines like Google Flights, Skyscanner, or Kayak. Travel duration. For direct flights, the travel time usually ranges from 15 to 16 hours. For example, a Cathay Pacific flight might take around 15 hours and 30 minutes. In contrast, connecting flights can take anywhere from 18 to 24 hours or more, depending on layover durations. For instance, a flight connecting in LAX might have a layover of 2 to 4 hours, extending the total travel time. Detailed itinerary: Hong Kong to Washington, D.C. Departure: Hong Kong International Airport, HKG. Pre-departure: arrival at HKG. Arrive at least 3 hours before your flight. This allows time for check-in, security screening, and any unforeseen delays. Airport facilities: HKG is well equipped with various amenities, including shops, restaurants, and lounges. Check-in and security. Check-in: locate your airline's check-in counter. Airlines typically open check-in 3 hours before the flight. Make sure you have your passport, visa, if applicable, and e-ticket ready. Security screening. After checking in, proceed to security. Ensure you have your boarding pass and ID ready for inspection. Expect to spend about 30-45 minutes at this stage, depending on the time of day. Flight details. Flight information: Cathay Pacific Flight, CXSSX, example flight number. Departure time: XX. Local time: HK. Duration: approximately 15 hours and 30 minutes. Arrival time: XX. Local time: Washington, D.C. In-flight experience: meals and entertainment. Expect meals served during the flight, along with access to movies, music, and other entertainment options. Baggage: keep your personal items close. Ensure you know where your checked baggage is stowed. Arrival at Washington Dulles International Airport, IAD. Customs and Immigration. Upon arrival at IAD, proceed to the immigration area. Be prepared to present your passport and any required documentation. This process usually takes 30-60 minutes, depending on the number of flights arriving simultaneously. Baggage claim. Baggage claim area. After clearing immigration, follow the signs to the baggage claim area. Monitor the screens for your flight number to see which carousel your luggage will arrive on. Baggage time. Expect to wait approximately 15-30 minutes for your bags to arrive. Transfer points at IAD. Customs. After collecting your bags, you will pass through customs. Have your customs declaration form ready if required. Ground transportation. Once you exit customs, you will find various transportation options. Transportation options from IAD. Rideshare services, Uber and Lyft pickup areas are clearly marked outside the arrivals terminal. Estimated travel time to downtown DC, 30-60 minutes, depending on traffic. Cost, approximately $50-70. Airport shuttle services. Look for shared shuttle services, which can be booked in advance or upon arrival. Estimated travel time, similar to ride shares, around 30-60 minutes. Public transportation. The Silver Line Express bus runs from IAD to Wheelreston East Metro Station. Cost, about $5. Travel time, approximately 20 minutes. From Wheelreston East, you can take the Silver Line into downtown DC. Metro cost varies based on distance traveled, typically between 2-6. Travel time, about 45-60 minutes to reach downtown DC. Money exchange. Currency exchange at IAD. There are several currency exchange counters located in the arrivals area. Rates may vary, so it might be worth checking online for the best rates before exchanging. ATMs. Alternatively, you can withdraw US dollars, USD, from ATMs located in the airport. Ensure your bank is notified to avoid any issues with foreign transactions. Information desks. IAD Information Desk. Located in the arrivals area, these desks provide assistance with transportation options, local information, and general inquiries. Staff can help you with directions, transportation schedules, and other needs. Arrival at your destination in D.C. Depending on where you're headed in Washington, D.C., confirm your travel arrangements to your accommodation or meeting point. Check-in time. If you're staying at a hotel, check the check-in time, usually around 3 p.m. If you arrive early, you can leave your luggage at the hotel and explore nearby areas. Welcome to my travel logs. Subscribe, like, comment, and share our videos.